and welcome to the second lesson for how to use the alphabet in improving vocabulary and language. In today's lesson, we are going to talk about the song of the week and the book of the week. And the things I'm going to show you right now are things that I've created. However, there are tons of songs on the internet that focus on certain sounds, and there are tons of books that you can buy that are all around certain sounds. I'm just going to show you what I've made because this is what I use every day with my kiddos. So the first one is Song of the Week. So this allows for some choice making from students. And it also, my kids who love music really get into these as well. And again, like some of the things in our last lesson, it lets you say the words over and over again without it being too awkward. So my song of the week for B week is, of course, The Wheels of the Bus. So here are the choices, and then the kids get to choose. And then sometimes they need physical assistance. And we put it up there, and then we get to sing the verse. The doors on the bus go open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The doors on the bus go open and shut, all through the town. And then their choice is done, and I put it back down here, and then I pass it to the next kid. And I'm so okay with them choosing doors every single time. I don't care what they choose as long as they're making some kind of choice. Sometimes I will encourage kids. I'll be like, oh, dude, we've done doors 5 times today. Can we choose something else? And then hopefully they will choose something else. For kids that this is too many choices, I could easily go like this. These are your choices. Do you want the horn or do you want the doors? Horn, doors. And I have one student who uses eye gaze, and I can stick these right on the eye gaze and use that for her, or I can just hold them up. 2 choices, 2 hands, I can handle that. So this is a great activity for working on repeated vocabulary and making choices, and it's errorless. I love that because the kids can't make a mistake. Doesn't matter what they choose, we're gonna sing about it. Okay, so the next thing is something I made a year ago. Oh, I just love this because I love using books, and I really love coming up with activities where I use the same sound over and over and over again. So these books, I call them my book of the week, but they really are a letter of the week. So this one is called Benny's Baseball. You're going to hear so many B sounds. Okay, so Benny and his best buddy Bill love baseball. Benny throws his baseball and then, I gotta see it, bolts to the big base. So you see, it goes through all these. There's always gonna be a problem. Each of my stories has a problem, so he can't find the ball, and he's looking for the ball, and he looks in the bird's nest for the ball, and oh my goodness, where's that ball? Oh, and then there was a happy ending. See, he found the ball. Hooray! And then I have 4 comprehension questions. And what's great about these is that my students who are working on comprehension skills, this is a receptive activity. They don't actually have to say the answer, because if you double click, if you're using an iBooks on your iPad, it gets big. And then you can make it small again. The other thing I teach some of my kiddos, sorry, the light's getting in there, is that, oh, I'm holding it weird. Let's see if I can do it. I can make it big that way too. So that's another great option. And then when they try to do the wrong answer, I go, oh no, let's try that one. It's about Benny the Bear. And there are 4 different questions. So my kids who are working on those language skills can practice those questions. And it is just a really fun way to incorporate books into the really, sometimes really impacted kiddos. Sometimes the job of the kid is simply swipe the page. If they can swipe the page or hit the Big Mac that says turn the page to tell me to turn the page, then I'm at least getting them involved. It improves some comprehension skills. And if you do happen to have an articulation kid within that group who's working on more than just language, if it's their letter that week, it's so perfect because it repeats that sound over and over and over again. So I hope that you can find some books that you really, really enjoy that work on the sound of the week because they're good for so many things. Thanks for joining me.